thing started, and all this in year 2000, what started, leading me, uh, it's really like terrible. And then we have our Shia criminals and very cruel people, right? So just wondering, since I had an experience with Dr. Anis Khan, a Shia Gujrati of AK Clinic in Pakistan, in Karachi, excuse me, Pakistan. I'm not drinking tea and just had some food so that's why this, yeah. Uh, so it's really terrible, it's very painful. Um, so Dr. Anis Khan, she started a clinic when I was going to Dr. Feroz Ahmed's clinic, right? Institute of Clinical Psychology, the founder of Institute of Clinical Psychology in Karachi. Um, and let me just, Dr. Farah. So she had a clinic somewhere else before uh, General, oh God, Ziaul gave her land for the other clinic, new clinic that she has. Beyond Karsas, I think, Karsas Road. Ferozi Ahmed, Punjabi Kashmiri, founder of Institute of Clinical Psychology. Yeah, this one. So Dr. Anis Khan started a clinic in front of her house, right? Her house being near Dr. Feroz Ahmed's house, being near. Sorry, my veins are pulling. I don't have much energy to talk. Also, stomach veins are pulling, intestine. She, Dr. Anis Khan, later on, in which year I can't remember exactly, 1985, 1987, 86, 1986, started her own clinic opposite Dr. Feroz Ahmed's house, near the clinical psychology, old institute. And also, so first she told me, this Shia, very cruel woman, Dr. Anis Khan. She told me that it's my teacher's problem and fault. It's not your problem. She was very nice with me. And then she snapped at me and she said very cruel words to me. She must be a psychopath or a narcissist, I don't know, right? This Shia Gujarati. So what she did, as she told me, that Dr. Feroz Ahmed is sending her thugs, telling Dr. Anis Khan to remove her clinic, close her clinic, and all this. But she also started to be like Rukaiya Bas Gokal, who had at Shahudi's wedding, one of the celebrations, Jamila Auntie's place, had snapped at me, what did you know in Karachi American schools, coming from Geneva, right? And it went above me. What was she saying in detail? At Shahudi's wedding, Shahudi Gokal, one of her celebrations at Jamila Auntie's place. Oh, because the groom's place. No, Jamila Auntie's place is not the groom's place. Sorry, but okay. So Jamila Auntie Jamila Habib's place. Oh God. So these Shias, some of them, they're psychopaths also, and we don't know how many of them are there. So this AK clinic, I don't know if it's. So afterwards, her son was in St. Michael's School, and sometimes I used to come across this Dr. Anis Khan, and she wouldn't talk to me. Although before that, okay, so when she got really cruel with me, I told Dr. Eva Hassan, who was working under in the institute for Dr. In Dr. the Z. Ahmed's Institute, right? Dr. Eva Hassan, whom I call Mrs. Hassan. So Mrs. Hassan said, I'm going to come with you. What is, what? Like, did she say this? So cruel? And yeah, I said, yeah, and all this. While I was going to therapy to them, Dr. Feroz Yama, then Dr. Eva Hassan, I also tried Dr. Anis Khan, right? Clinic. And then she started to change on, she suddenly changed cold on me, Dr. Anis Khan. So my father also said, I told my father, and he said, I'm coming with you. So both Dr. Eva Hassan and my father came with me to AK Clinic, Dr. Anis Khan's clinic in Karachi, right? This is all in Karachi. And then again, Dr. Anis Khan, she snapped very rude and made me cry again. And so Dr. Eva Hassan, Mrs. Eva Hassan, she took my head, like, and put it on. I started to cry, you know. So Dr. Anis Khan wouldn't, in front of my father and Dr. Eva Hassan, they both saw what a cruel way she was talking to me. Again made me cry. She didn't care that my father is there or not. She showed her psychopathy, her cruelness. And so Dr. Eva Hassan took my head and, put it on her chest. And the tears of my eyes, were on her shirt. Her shirt became wet. And she was wearing her favorite color, shalwar kameez that day, turquoise. Dr. Eva Hassan. My father saw it, and Dr. Eva Hassan saw it. And Dr. Eva Hassan is half Shia, yeah? Sorry, no. She's full Shia, but her mother was German. And so, yeah, and her father was a Shia Pakistani. Sorry, Dr. Eva Hassan is full Shia. But this Anis Khan, Dr. Anis Khan was also a Shia, Gujrati Shia. Then later on, I joined St. Michael's School and her son was there. Maybe has grown and, some of these Gujarati Shias also, just wanting to tell you what they are and having to. She wouldn't talk to me and she was just very cold, kind of distant. Of course, now he can be. So these Shias are like this, some of them, very cruel, and wouldn't be surprised. So blaming the Hindu, Indians and all that, they could be using this. And maybe now, since these people, Rukaiya Abbas Gokal, the wife of Abbas Gokal, could she be also, these cruel Shias, they have a lot of money. Even though our husband, Abbas Gokal, has had a case on him, but they still have that money to ruin people's lives. And maybe this was a setup by this Rukaiya Abbas Gokal. Even though she was in Geneva, you wouldn't believe it. And she came for Shahudi's wedding, Shahudi Gokal's wedding to Karachi. And so this first time I've met her in Karachi, and this is how she's spoken to me, against me, scolding me. And then she's come outside our new house. And my father said I met Rukaiya Babi, calling her Babi. Sorry, I don't call her anymore. We have nothing to do with this person. I hope this psychopath, Rukaiya Gokal, Abbas Gokal's wife. Could it be a setup? Now we hear all this, and these people, spoiling her daughter and for. Then my father told me that it was because of the reason he gave me why she would be angry at you and shout at you like that about the Karachi American school. What have I done? Because they were trying to arrange whatever the reason was, right? And then these, and she's from India, our family is from Indian Muslim. So we can, the Gujratis coming here now, there's Guju. But, it's more serious than you would think. And so if you think that it's just way out of line, Zara, that she's in Geneva, and how could they arrange in Karachi, and then Dr. Anis Khan would find a clinic right opposite Dr. Farooq Ziamat's house, and you would find that and go there. It's just coincidence. It doesn't mean anything. No, look what gang stalking is on and what not is on, right? Gang stalking, remote viewing. And then where? Oh, but she turned out once my father said, like I said, right? She turned out outside our house. She was saying, she told my father invited her inside. She said, no, she doesn't want to come. She's leaving. But she's just come to check this house in front of us, opposite us, a house. And that house since then has felt like a haunted house, right? A very depressing, haunted house. Like there are owls there or rats there and things like that. They're like very depressing, gray, or something like this house, opposite our new that the one we shifted to in Karachi. This is not even our old house. This is our new house where my old house's neighbor was like, where I had to, don't ask me, I didn't know where you have shifted to. And I was in Australia, went to meet my brother. And then when I came back, and then I went to Mashhad and went to Imam Raza. Even though Sunni, he said, I prayed to Imam Raza, I want to meet my old neighbor, friend. So, like, he didn't know where we were. We lost contact completely. My old neighbor. And this one, coincidentally, Rukaiya Abbas Gokal has come outside our house and my father has met her. And she doesn't want to come in to meet my mother for a few seconds. Like my father invited her. Coincidence. So she's come from Geneva again to Karachi. So what a coincidence, right? Right opposite our house, outside our house. She wanted to check this house to buy it. I don't know, whatever, but now I question it. Before I was like, none of my business, but why would she want to buy a house opposite us? Before even her husband was caught up in London with this case of his, right? In this year. That's afterwards. Abbas Gokal's case. Like she's come from Geneva, right? And they have so much money, but she's checking a house opposite our house. What a coincidence. Abbas Gokal and BCCI. Right, case. Scandal. That's in 19. What would she be doing? Okay, when did Abbas Gokal run away, leave Geneva, or before this even? She's come to our outside our house. This Rukaiya Abbas Gokal. Before home exhibition bomb blast. Then we left in London 1976, sorry. Samira auntie and my mother, and that Samira auntie's daughter, and me, and my mother's son. God, we left before the bomb blast took place at the home exhibition, Earl's Court. That's it was Olympia site. This is in 1997. Abbas Gokal was found guilty of conspiracy to fraud. So that was much earlier. She had come. Are they the ones doing this to me? You know, like Samira auntie we met, Askari uncle and Samira auntie in Karachi outside Khalid Dinner Hall in Muharram in the car. And I was in the car with my father. And Samira auntie said that she's got bone problem and she's on steroid. This what I was like, oh, I was telling myself, why are you taking like Hamdard, this one that my aunt, sleeping a lot? I think you need something to wake you up and to put energy in you. Steroid. Bones were hurting. By this time, when I had chronic fatigue at the age of 20 or 19, chronic fatigue syndrome. I was like, no, I think you should doctor for a checkup. They said nothing is wrong with me. However, bones and all. So this, and then we have these very clever Shias, yeah? They, like, the mastermind behind all this training, maybe, and making IRA claimed, like, but these clever Shias, mastermind. Bomb blast. And dimag kharab, like distance mind control and all this. London. Something about this lady later on, Rukaiya Gokal. After Shahudi's wedding. But still I didn't think like that they could be doing some black magic or something on me. No way could I think like that. Suspect that. So we were here at the Ideal Home Exhibition 1976 and we left before the bomb blast because Shahudi was telling her mother, Samira auntie, Mama, let's go home. The moment we stepped in, I remember, and so we got saved. And then the PIRA have claimed Provisional Irish Republic Army, on this, they've claimed that they did it. Planting a bomb had exploded in a litter bin. 27th March, we were there, 1976. Thanks for these searches and all those. So BBC has also given this. Of course, at that time, we were too young to even think that Rukaiya Gokal could be behind this. And then I'm putting, things together like Khalid Dinner Hall then, and Samira auntie saying she's got she's bone problem, and the doctors have given her. That's in 1990, somewhere, 1990, before going to London. 1994 or 5, before going to London. Before 1995, August, I think. And this Rukaiya Gokal, her family, she's from India. दिमाग ख़राब कर देते हैं. पता है कैसे? कि टेररिस्ट भी बना सकते हैं. See, now see all this, right? ऐसा दिमाग, bones, chronic fatigue could be due to black magic. Mental illness could be due to black magic. On you, if black magic is on you, so I need a spiritualist to tell me. Look at this gang stalking. It's so prevalent thanks to all these people talking about targeted individual. Michael Parsons speaks on the stages of organized stalking, gang stalking. Could she have arranged this rude, terrible, ruthless lady, Dr. Anis Khan, um, that is Rukaiya Gokal, to do this to me? Could Rukaiya Gokal be a psychopath or a narcissist? Most of the time, like, she remained to herself in London. It's like when I used to tell my mother, Allah, call Amma, call Samira Auntie Shaudi. But, Rukaiya Gokal, although I've been to her house in childhood, she would give me these ice cream scoops and all. She remained a cold lady, like also away from the Gokal family. Not like, not like that hard, like Samira Auntie was Masum Auntie's sister, Mustafa Abbas Gokal's wife's sister, Samira Auntie, and like Masuma Auntie, like, Rukaiya Abbas Gokal was like a cold person. See, so much gang stalking. And they had all the money, this Rukaiya Abbas Gokal also, and linked to India. Disturbing world of gang stalking. So many videos. And Demi Moore, my father told me, Suhail Abbas Gokal's son knew Demi Moore. So, could they have ghost movie? See, what a coincidence, right? Demi Moore. Like Jinn. Or the spirit of it, the dead lover. Ghost. But it's called ghost. It's like, right? For example. And then they could have gotten my aunt possessed. So coming into our house in a indirect manner, maybe Sukaina Abbas Gokal was very jealous of me because Masuma Auntie and Mustafa Uncle had once come to my house for proposal for Yasin, and my father told them that she's supposed to be married to her cousin, my brother's son. That's why. Like I was in my mid-teens, right, or 13 years old or 14, when they came with the proposal for Yasin, their son. Then something happened to my friend also, who Homa told me in London that Masuman, not like that, but that Yasin Gokal's, they wanted Shehnaz, their beautiful sister, Uma's beautiful sister, for Yasin Gokal. So something happened to Shehnaz also when she came to my house. I was like, I'm sorry I don't say these things, but why have you've lost a lot of weight? Like, first time she's come to my house. And I don't say these things, like when someone told me you look pale, I don't think it's etiquette. It's good to say this on their face, although they may be concerned, right? So I was also concerned, but I didn't like that when someone told me you look pale in Muharram. Like, you're not supposed to say it on the face like that, right? It's not good etiquette, even if you're concerned. But seeing my friend in that state where she's lost, she doesn't have that spark, that beauty, that charm that she had earlier on. And could they have made the fight happen? What the funny act that they did, Shehnaz did at my 1983 birthday. 1983 birthday. Are they pulling the strings, Rukaiya Abbas Gokal? My case. Could they have done something to my friend, Shehnaz, Muhammad Jawad? Because it was, that was 1983. So I went to London, 1982. Her sister was there in London, married to my uncle, my father's brother, Iqbal. Homa told me, right, his wife, Shehnaz's eldest sister, that Yasin's proposal, Yasin Gokul's proposal had come for her sister, Shehnaz, after having proposed to me, and my father said no. So I was like, oh, okay. In the kitchen, she told me in London, in our house. So, could it be that actually it's Rukaiya Abbas Gokal who has gotten me, even my friend Shehnaz, because Yasin Gokul's proposal to her, and also Samira auntie, who has passed away. I was in London. I'd come for my vacations, went for condolences to Mehfil Shaykh Rasan. And Masuma auntie was there, Masuma. Mustafa uncle's wife, Mustafa Gokul's wife, asked me about my mother. I had gone with my aunt there. Then I found out, oh, Samira auntie was Masuma auntie's sister, younger sister. I didn't know that when I was in London as a child with my family. And they've been our family friends. So, could they have even this Rukaiya Abbas Gokal through their spies and all this? You know, it's taken, like, the case of Abbas Gokal was very difficult around the world. Where not Abbas Gokal's BCCI bank case. So they could be here also. Shias are like bleeding me. They don't care about anyone. This Rukaiya Abbas Gokal, AK, this Shia, Gujrati, very sharp-tongued, very cruel people. How many? 3 out of 5 juries got sick. London Bailey Court. Pakistan fraudster jailed for, but the way the case, it was very difficult. The Court of Appeal said the evidence against Pakistani tycoon Abbas Gokal was overwhelming, and he was at the heart of a fraud with international consequences of great gravity. Gokal, 62, was convicted at the Old Bailey in 1997 and is serving a 14-year-old, he served it, sentence. He was found guilty. Extradition claim unfounded. At the judge said his actions had threatened the integrity of the entire international banking system. So it wouldn't be surprising they're doing this. In India, sending all these trolls here, distracting me, like his wife and his daughter now, 57 years old daughter. She was his right hand. Spoiled brat, it seems now. And another psychopath, Sukaina Abbas Gokal. You see, around the world, the whole international banking system's integrity threatened. Extradition claim unfounded. Frankfurt. And no remorse found in Abbas Gokal. Where's about the jury getting sick? And if one of them had more than the 3 jurors who got sick, then this case would have been closed. So maybe on my condition, and maybe Samira auntie, how they made her suffer, gave her bone problems. For all those, his wife, and maybe him too, is involved, because so spoiled that his daughter's wish must be is command anyone they can just direct. Even my friend's life, Shehnaz Muhammad Jawad's life. Great gravity, overwhelming. All right? These are Shias. There's one that Abbas Gokal should be banned from reciting ziyarat. Lloyd's turns on fraudster Abbas Gokal. But look at the case, so overwhelming, yeah? Maybe these are the ones. And so isn't it great that I came to UAE and found out I did research on Saudi? Because then Saudi Arabia, innocent. UAE, innocent. Not guilty. Baba Zayed, not guilty for this BCCI. Saudi Arabian, not guilty for the BCCI. They didn't want to, like a Shia, bring the Shia down. You see, I did my own research. King Abdullah of Saudi Arabia. You know what I mean? I can't do it. So thank God I got this chance to at least see who is innocent and who is guilty. It's our Shias, the swindler. It's the Shias, the psychopaths. And Shia Islam, unfortunately, we have, who have, his wife was like, what have you done, as if she cares for the community, for the well-being of, what well-being? Now I found out. Like when I went home, I was like, maybe, she scolded me, like whatever. She's so concerned, like because she's known me from childhood and she's been, like I liked her. I even know what star she is, her birthday date. I put it in my London diary and all this, right? Recorded it. So I thought like she's known me, I've been close to her. She's one of my favorite. And so she was concerned, like, what have you done? Although she never called from Geneva to ask, how are you, or anything like that. never kept in touch. Uh, but, all of a sudden she shows up at Shahuti's wedding from Geneva, coming from Geneva, and scolds me like that at one of her. So I thought she was concerned, but look at what her husband has done. I mean, maybe, my father used to tell my mother that, see how successful Abbas Gokal, and look at the wife, right? Abbas Gokal is always so busy, although he's not a traveler like my father. But, uh, look at his wife and this, giving examples, comparing my mother to, look at Rukaiya Bobby. You should be like Rukaiya Bobby. When I leave for business trips and all this, you shouldn't complain. And behind my father, so behind, like giving the example of Rukaiya Abbas Gokul to my mother, in London also, every time, my mother get upset that he leaves so often, travels, and is never with us in London. So, giving the example of Rukaiya Abbas Gokul, and then saying behind every successful man, there's a woman. Now, behind this man, it must be this woman, Rukaiya Abbas Gokul. His wife, Rukaiya, behind this fraudster. She made. Okay.